Heyo. Alright, it has been a minute. Sorry about missing out on a stream yesterday. It's not that I didn't play, I just didn't play enough to bother streaming. We had a kind of weird day yesterday. Sadly, for OPSEC reasons, I can't go into detail on that, but yeah, weird day. Today, I am starting the stream a little bit later than usual because I thought I would be doing something else right about now. I was playing this to pass the time while waiting, but here we are. See, I did a little bit of work. The current plan is to construct until I reach the level those are at, which is going to be building diagonally, and then that'll be a platform. There will be some pillars, and then we'll continue the pyramid higher above those pillars. That's a regular block. Oh yeah, I also have some coarse fruit. Just real quick. There we go. That is going to be my primary food source. Obviously, it doesn't provide regen, but it's actually shocking how few things in the server do provide regen. Because a lot of the things that do just got banned. Just don't exist anywhere. There's a ring of ascension that, oh my god, that provides regen. That doesn't exist. There's an armor set that gave regen. That doesn't exist. There's bunch of like food items. Oh, I need to get speech chat open. Could have been bad. Now there is a high-end armor set in Divine RPG that I think provides regen that we can get to, but until we do, oh, and I need to test how spawning on top of sandstone works. It's actually good that it'll be nighttime here in a second. Oh, that reminds me. Can I? I mean, that's cheap. Might as well, right? What? Witchcraft. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering about the level, I went mining in the twilight for a little bit.
Hola.
Hola, who's that? Who's there? Hello. I'm constructing the pyramid.
It's not witchcraft, it's Minecraft.
There is plenty of witchcraft. Good sir. I mean, there's even witches. Food. If only I had a schematic cannon. I think I got too used to making all of my builds with schematic hints. Like, making them in creative and then just... And, like, with world edit, and then just mining all the resources, plopping them down. Oh, yeah, I was also watching a video. It's from Blues Roost. He's a YouTuber who does TF2 related content. I like just listening to their videos about randomly generated TF2 weapons and like game balance. I don't agree with everything they say, but it's very good like background.
Your weapon, like it's pretty good.
This is the one from a month ago.
It's not the best in slot, but like I want to like if you're intent on disagreeing, like I do want to know why.
Nah, like I'll be fine with average. Like if it's around the same as the pistol, then I can live with that.
It's just like, cause okay, the revolver reloads so fast that like I don't know if clip fully reloads is something that you're really gonna care about. It's just it's a pistol side grade basically. So this one
24. Another Demo Man backpack.
Yeah, why are there so many of these? So overheal gives you up to 15% more max HP above base overheal. So you get 15%.
This is just like the opposite of the other one we did.
So the thing with the weapon generator is that inevitably, so you know what the birthday paradox is, right?
The what?
The birthday paradox.
The what?
The birthday paradox.
Oh, I want to explain this before they get to it, because I do know the birthday paradox. Get 23 people in a room. What are the odds that 2 of them have the same birthday? Now, the odds of you sharing a birthday with a complete stranger are 1 in 365 point.
I am in Char's Temple RN and this leap of faith trial is so stupid.
Oh, yeah, the Leap of Faith trial, you should pretty much just cheese completely. There's a straight line path you can take, but it's legitimately easier to just break the challenge. Because sometimes even if you do it correctly, it'll say no. Fucking hate Char's trials. The reward for beating all of Char's trials isn't even good. Like, it'd be one thing if it was, like, worth doing, but no. Char's stingy. How close are we? Not very close. Yeah, God. The thing is, you do need to do Shards Trials. But you can kind of cheese them. All, or you can skip them entirely. You do need to do the temple. Like, the temple is mandatory. But you can, like, teleport down past the elevator that you're unlocking with the portals. Just look for a really far down door that you can't possibly get to. and you can try to teleport down there. There's a waste point inside, so you will only need to do it once. And it is going to save you so much time, man, I swear. None of the trials have a reward that matters. Just fucking skip them. What?
I am just using a scroll of fly I have. Oh wait, I have dimension door.
Yeah, most spells don't cheese it. Cheesing it is about manipulating the warp back system, not the like getting to the other side somehow. Essentially, it's really bad at telling when you're cheesing it. Alright, I'm just gonna do fucking 2 of these apparently, 'cause by God. Won't need you. Who are you? Anyway, back to discussion.
The what?
The Pomson. So let's see. The birthday paradox, I think, is if you have like 20.
Oh, right, I didn't finish. So the reason that it is the birthday paradox exists. So you have 23 people in a room. You ask them their birthdays, and the odds are 50% that they share a birthday. It's not because the odds are like broken or something, because it's still 1 in 365, but just because you're comparing it against everybody. So it goes from 1 chance to 3 chances to you got an extra person, that's 6 chances, then 10 chances, and it scales up faster than the people. Where are my stairs? I do not have a lot of stairs. No. Do I have more stairs in here? No. Let's throw some of you in there. We'll go in here. Let's make 1 more set there. Okay.
In the same room, there's a 50% chance that 2 of them will share the same birthday.
But there's 365 days in the year.
Yeah. But
But
It's
how?
because you're not comparing one guy against 20 guys, you're comparing all 20 guys against each other. So there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of like chances, effectively, for there to be the same birthday. So, but it's the same deal with weapon generators, right? If you're generating 50 weapons, there's a high chance that 2 of them are going to be exactly the same.
But it's like the last one of the other demo backpacks we did. It's like, oh, you don't take any knockback at all. Now you receive double knockback. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, how much is 15% extra though? So we already established what?
260.
Yeah, 85 times 1.15. So you get 97, which rounds up because it's 0.75. Yeah, it's
that's
0.75,
98.
so it rounds up. So it's 100 total overheal. So 275 overheal's not bad. And then it doesn't decay. But you're
Yeah.
also giving up your sticky bomb launcher, so...
Yeah, I don't think this one's worth it for giving up the sticky bomb launcher. The other one that gave you like fuckloads of health.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's a good deal, but it's like... I couldn't justify. I think this is like decent. Like it gives you something, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's definitively worse than the sticky.
Maybe the knockback received being doubled makes your grenade jumps with
Cannon
the iron bomber
jumps.
better. Oh, or cannon jumps, yeah.
You go flying. Oh my god! If it's doubled, you go
Oh
flying.
yeah.
Turn on.
That's like a
no-clip,
sticky
use
jumper
loose
at that
cannon.
point.
But yeah, it's
It's-
not enough things to justify not having a grenade or a sticky bomb launcher.
Yeah, it's alright.
25. This is an Invis watch that gives you 1 HP per second while cloaked, but you can't disguise while cloaked.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Honestly, this is like kind of balanced.
Kind of?
Like it turns cloaking into more of a defensive tool, but like you would be encouraged to back off anyway.
Right, but like I'm thinking of like this in the context of like approaching an engineer nest, where now that's just way harder, because like you can't just decloak right behind the engineer in a sentry anymore or anything like that. Like you have to decloak and then disguise and then like go around to wherever the engineer is, and that just kind of sucks.
Yet the more that I think about it, the more that I realize like.
Oh, not
At
to mention using this with the your turn reward would be
some-
fucking agony.
Well, that would be pretty bad synergy because you get less healing total. But yeah, I
Awful
think like
synergy.
a lot, at least a decent amount anyway, of your survival as spy does rely on you like being able to appear places with the disguise already intact, so
Mhm.
people don't look twice. And while it's not impossible for you to go behind a corner and then disguise, it's like
It makes you
you're
look more
taking-
conspicuous, I think.
well,
Every
you're taking
second
a big risk,
that you,
like
yeah,
having the cloak cloud visible because people can see that around corners pretty easily.
and like every second that you spend outside of invisibility or disguise, and especially like both, it's like, oh man, that's just so many risks you're taking, so many more factors being outside of your control. I like the upside, because like, again, Spy does have a lot of downtime while he's cloaked, especially if he's using something like the cloak and dagger. Wait, no, this would be
This would replace the cloak and dagger.
Never
Like,
fucking mind that.
If this healed
I'm fucking
more,
stupid.
if this healed more, I could buy it, but 10 total health for 10 seconds of cloak's pretty bad. That's
Also,
not that much.
Also, you're a spy player. You're using the kunai anyway. Of course you are. You're getting as much fucking
Yeah.
heal as you want.
I think there would be like some uses for this.
I think
but
the main
not-
advantage to that kind of watch would be
Not that many.
if that
Yeah,
healing
but-
counted as for removing certain
Maybe for, like, a-
debuffs.
No, you'd still use not gun spy. The Dead Ringer is still better.
I still think like usable but weak, just because
Sure.
like the downside's not so bad that you're just completely crippled, but
You're not helpless, but like spy just became a lot harder than it already is. A lot harder and a lot more luck based, which like
yeah.
spy doesn't need that.
Yeah, so again, if it was like 3 health per second, like then you might be talking your 4. Like, if Spy could regain a large chunk of HP just by going invisible, like that's something. But 10 total health is like,
If only Spy could regain a massive chunk of HP by doing what he's normally supposed to do anyway.
yeah. Too bad there's nothing like that in the game that would make Fish very angry if I acknowledged it. Anyway, we're gonna move on quickly to the Soldier Secondary, Battle Fever.
Oh boy.
Which is a backpack. So you heal up to 5 health per second while in combat. You get extra jump height, but only 10%. Don't go too crazy with the jump height there.
That doesn't clear a single gap.
75%
My God.
damage vulnerability when out of combat for 20 seconds or more.
Oh, so like when you spawn?
Yeah. So if
That's
you walk
awful.
out of spawn,
Especially like when a round starts, like when a payload round starts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The first sniper quickscope deals all of your health.
You just
So-
instantly die.
And this gets you 5 HP per second while in combat. You want to know what also does that all the time, and also has a banner that heals you even more, and doesn't make you die instantly? I don't know. It's tempting, but this one might be
But that
hard
that
sell.
10% jump height.
That is true. This would make some of your rocket jumps, if you're C-tapping, or no, sorry, if you're not C-tapping, maybe go farther.
Hey.
All right.
It's something.
But it is a cool skeleton. This is a medic primary. Ooh,
And
this
it's
is
a crossbow.
This weapon will reload automatically at least, and then you are vaccinated. The user cannot be marked for death or debuffed.
Hey, no afterburn. That's something.
Okay, so based on how vaccines work, does that mean he's like injecting piss into his veins? So he can't be marked until he gets, like, karate?
It's like little dead piss.
Wait, how are you vaccinated against bleeding? You put more blood in your veins so you weak, you're like vaccinated.
If anyone can do that, it's
That is TF2 logic. It's like, medic, you about bled out. How are you still alive? Oh, I put double my amount of blood in my veins, and even though I lost what would have been all of my blood, actually, now I'm back down to normal levels, so I'm fine.
yeah. And just dump the rest of the blood back in with buckets.
It's like awesome TF2 logic, actually. Okay, so not being able to be debuffed or marked for death is pretty good. But the damage decreases as the user becomes injured, and this is a crossbow, so
I don't think that's that big. Like, this is a huge survival weapon, right? So, like, if we're using this, like,
Okay, this
same context
is
sort of as,
93.
Like, the other primary we were talking about, like, we're like, hey, you just don't use it, then you use it for the passive upside.
how
This is
good
actually like a
that,
really
though?
good. I mean, like, hey, you can't be lit on fire, you can't be Girardi'd, you can't be marked.
Ooh, you're immune to the gas passer?
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Yeah,
Can't be
so
slowed down.
really, slow down. I mean, how much slow is there, though? It's
Hey,
just
you don't
the
have to worry
Sandman
about
and
getting-
Natasha.
You don't have to worry about the Natasha anymore. You don't have to get stunned by the squirt shot anymore. You don't have to get stunned or afterburn by the squirt
Ooh,
shot
actually,
anymore.
immune to like stun is pretty good.
Loose cannon.
I mean, the knockback is still a problem, but it's like
Mm.
so. The only like downside that I'm really seeing that you would want to be immune to is like the damage over time, so like fire and bleed. But I don't know if I would dedicate an entire primary over the Crusader's crossbow just for that, because the other one, what did the other one do? This gave you extra health from health packs, and taking
Right.
damage is something you're going to be doing a lot as medic, but this is like pretty niche. This is just a counter to Pyro, basically.
Sure, it's niche, but like, I think it could be an interesting counter pick at least. I think it's something. It's not nothing.
Yeah, I'd probably put it in the same tier as the other one, where it's like usable but gimmicky.
Yeah.
It's just, again, a counter pick option. It's like, I really dislike one specific Pyro on the enemy team.
Which is
Is,
based. You're based for thinking that.
No,
Medic
you're
using this
not.
weapon.
Okay, Pyro has enough problems, man. We don't need more weapons that...
My easy class who walks forward, he has enough problems as it is.
Okay, do you think the Darwin's Danger Shield should be allowed to exist? Like, let's be honest.
No, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, exactly. This is just a Danger Shield for medic. Like, come on.
No, it's not.
Well, okay, you
Pyro
don't
can
get
do
the
things
the
besides
immunity,
just
right?
applying afterburn.
Yeah, but applying Afterburn makes all of your weapons do more damage that take skill. So if you're not
Hey.
applying Afterburn,
Oh, the
guess what you're
weapons
gonna
that
be
take
doing?
skill, like the
W1.
Dragon's Fury, just use
Yeah,
the
it
Dragon's Fury
does.
against the medic.
That you can't, because you don't get... You do 25 per hit against that medic.
No, but like, there's still
Stupid.
there's still like the tiny little bit of
stupid.
afterburn.
You
Does
stupid.
that
No,
not-
because he's immune. No, because he's immune. He's immune to
So
all
is
debuff.
Pyro. So is Pyro. You can still combo Pyros with the Dragon's Fury.
Yeah, but that's different.
How is that different? It's
Shut
exactly
up.
the
This
same.
is a Pyro secondary. I
Ooh.
don't know. Actually, I'm trying to think. Would it be different? Probably
I don't
wouldn't.
think
No.
because you can combo the Danger Shield with the Dragon's Fury too. I'm pretty sure it just does piss damage because he's got the ridiculous resistance.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
User cannot be. I guess it would be. Yeah, we'll take that as precedent. So
It's
anyway,
exactly the same.
Anyway, I don't think that's like okay in terms of how this helps the case. I don't think this like makes this better, but whatever.
Well, it means that you and your easy class for little dumb babies can counter it better by just using the Dragon's Fury.
I can. You don't want to know what I do as Pyro? I hit flare combos and extinguishers. Now I couldn't fucking do that, so I'm gonna be forced to use the flaw.
You can do that against this guy too, because like for the same
I have
reason
to
that
flare
you can flare
punch the medic, but that's like
Yeah.
hard because the medic's fast.
like you can flare punch Pyros, can't you?
Yeah, but pyros run at you. Medics run away from you. That makes it a lot harder.
It makes it harder.
Okay, anyway, this...
Anyway.
Hold on. This has been on screen for so long. We have to reintroduce it now because you're whining and complaining.
You're whining and complaining.
Whoa, a pyro secondary. This is 20%
Wow, it sounded like a
health
little
from
banana on
packs,
it.
but securing a kill while below 25% health with the last shot in your clip fully heals you. Missing makes you drop dead.
Okay, so reload before you hit the last shot in your clip.
No, but
Wait,
like...
while below 25% health. What the fuck?
Well, okay, so to be fair, like, if you know you're about to kill someone, just don't miss and you get a full heal. Like, that's actually not a downside, to be fair. That's pretty good.
I mean, you're already below 25% health anyway. Like, I feel like if you missed the last shot in your clip, you're probably dead anyway.
Yeah,
This
but
is
again,
a
like,
nothing downside.
honestly, that's kind of an upside, though, because if you're just running at someone, WM1ing, and if the last shot happens to be the one that kills the enemy, like, you just get a full heal. And if you miss with a shotgun,
only
like,
while you're
fucking
below
how?
25% health.
Yeah, but, like, let's say that you're, like, fighting someone in a one-on-one, and you get chunked for most of your health, like, against a scout or something, and then your last shot kills him, well, then you just undo all the damage you did. Like, that's pretty good. That's an upside.
I mean, I feel like if you get chunked for
and
a
if you
bunch of
miss,
your
you're
health,
fucked anyway, so, like...
I feel like that would come up super situationally.
Yeah, this
But,
doesn't
like,
matter, so this is just 20%
That's what I'm
extra
saying.
health
It's like a
from
nothing
effects.
downside.
So, this is, like, the best in slot, because it's just, like...
It's just a shotgun, but better.
It's a better shotgun. It's not that much better to the point where I think it would be meta, but...
Hey, you
it's
can
just a
pair
better
it with the
shotgun.
back scratcher and get even more health from health packs.
You could do that, I mean...
You could stack
they-
'em.
Sure, you know, why not?
You could.
You could do that, and they might actually be multiplicative, too. Just slightly more.
Ooh,
But...
now we're talking.
Yeah, but think about this, Fish. Is it really on par with a shotgun? Because if you fire 5 times and then you get chunked and you miss all of your shotgun shells, you die. And you probably wouldn't have died if you missed that last shotgun shot normally, so...
True. True. So true, bestie.
So true, bestie. Okay, this is a pyro melee. Wow, pyro's eating good today.
Jesus Christ. Pyro and medic. Where are the other classes?
I
We
mean-
have ace. No, we have. It's the cleaver thing.
While we're talking about
Yeah, so
weapons, and shotguns that kill you, one thing I've always wanted was a health-based Widowmaker. So instead of eating metal, it eats health, but you restore health upon dealing damage. Now, it would need to have a reduced healing ratio. It wouldn't be like 100%. It'd probably be like 33% or something. But what that would entail is you spend, like, let's say 25 health per shot on a gun that doesn't need to reload and has a bottomless clip. But it'll kill you eventually. Unless you're actually good at the game. And even if you're good at the game, like, it can still sometimes kill you. Because, you know, you're taking damage in fights. You are using your health bar to do damage. Actually, at that point, maybe like a 50% ratio would probably be fair. Because a default shotgun has, what, like a 90 damage cap? It's 102 for scouts. But I'm pretty sure the scattergun is stronger than a default shotgun. I don't think I picked anything up from that. The first one.
This is a +1 capture rate on user. Can see enemies' HP while active, but 80% more melee damage taken while active. So, nothing.
So it's basically just the pain train, but for pyro.
Except there's not even a downside, because if you're trying to melee duel someone as pyro, what are you doing?
You're stupid. I mean, I guess it's like you're pulling it out so you can see the enemy's HP, but you probably just do that at a distance.
Yeah, like,
There's no
Again-
deploy or holster penalty on this thing, so you can just like whip it out really fast, look at the enemy's health, and be like, all right, cool, I'll shoot a flare at you now.
the same problem as the Fist of Steel, where it's like, oh, I see an enemy pulling out their melee at me. Okay, well now I just press 1 and I don't take the damage anymore, and now they're running at the close range damage class with their melee weapon. So,
yeah.
Great. So there's not a downside.
No, the downside is secretly an upside because it baits people into attacking you with their melee.
Okay. So now I have to think, how good would this be compared to like the Power Jack? And honestly, on Pyro, like, this would be good.
No, it'd be good. I agree with that.
Seeing enemies' HP while active, like, the fact you have to have this out sucks, but if I am, like, flanking someone and I have, like, Degrease or Flare Gun, I could know if they're at 100 or below. Because if they're not at 100 or below, like, that changes how I'm doing that interaction. Because now that changes, like, even if I only see the HP before going into combat, it's like, I know roughly how long to burn an enemy before trying to land the final flare.
Not to mention, like, you are probably going to be running Degreaser anyway, so it's just like, when you need to hold this thing out, you just, like, switch to the Degreaser really fast in case they see you or, like, fire a rocket you or whatever. It's like, you're good to go.
Yeah, and 1 extra capture rate on user, like, that's not going to come into play all the time, but it's literally free. Because, again, if you're trying to melee duel people as Pyro, what are you doing?
Not to mention, like, Pyro does have a good amount of mobility tools at his disposal, so if you want to backcap as Pyro, like, you want to use the jetpack or the detonator, like, you can just do that. Fuck it, right?
Yeah, I don't know if this would be OP. This wouldn't be, like, easily the best in slot, because, like, there would still be plenty of reason to run other stuff, but this would be, like, on par with the Power Jack. Easily. Yeah. Easily. I kind of actually want Pyro to have something like this. I've thought
Wasn't the Pain Train originally made for the Pyro, but then they, like, changed it?
I don't think that's true, but let's tell people that, because it's funny. Let's just, like, start that as a rumor.
People.
Yeah, okay, so everyone in the comments, you're in on the joke
Gaslighting people about a pyro weapon.
Made as a pyro weapon. Post that on Reddit.
I swear to God, I heard that somewhere.
No, but, like, seeing enemies' HP is, like, a melee option. Like, I actually do think Pyro is another class that should have that, because a lot of his combos rely on knowing how much damage you have to deal. And forgoing other utility for that, I think, is fair. So...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because, like, unlike the Sniper, where you can just get picked, like, Pyro, you have to be in range anyway. Like, honestly, I think Pyro is one of the best candidates to be able to see enemy health. But anyway, this ain't balance time. This is weapon number 30 time. And that is thing. Which is, oh my, another Pyro weapon. You're a Pyro, you're a fire retard ant. That's not nice. Fire does no damage to you at all. Holy.
Wow, so you just win Pyro duels. Cool.
You
or
get
do you?
2 ammo gained per tick of damage or afterburn.
So you never run out of ammo.
Per tick of damage? Do you know how many times per second you're hitting with the flamethrower? I'll put it this way.
So infinite ammo.
Every tick of ammo expended is 1. So you're gaining ammo back at the rate you'd normally be consuming it. That's insane. And then you have 10% damage against overhealed enemies and enemies being healed, which is, like, not...
Did I?
Not that big of a deal. But this one is a big deal. 40%
flame range. That's pretty bad, but I don't know what that means.
I think it just means that, like, your flames go 40% less far.
Well, that's not how flames work. Does that mean they have a shorter lifespan? Because...
I think so.
Or does that mean they have 40% less speed? Because that actually does matter. Because if they're still lingering for the full amount of time, but they have 40% less velocity, that's not the worst thing ever. But if they last 40% less time, like that... actually is kind of a buff, I think, depending on how the fall-off would be calculated. But obviously it sucks because the range... Like, okay, minus flame range, like, you can't just say that. Like, that's not how flames work.
Well, I don't know how flames work. So
well, it says range, so let's assume that it's speed.
Sure.
And they linger for the same amount of time. Like, that makes kind of more sense.
I can live with that.
So...
I feel like this would still be pretty good.
Honestly,
like,
I think
You basically don't have to worry about
upside.
ammo management at all, and you win every pyro duel for free.
Well, I don't know if being a fire retard would matter, because that just, like, affects pyro matchups, but, like...
Well, you can also just walk at Hualong Heater heavies while they're revved up and don't have to worry about the
There's
ring of
no
fire
penalty.
anymore.
Finally, there's no penalty.
Finally, the Hualong Heater, you are powerless against me, the pyro. I have trained my entire life for this moment.
It would be the scene from Indiana Jones where the guy, like, has the sword and he's flipping it around and just gets shot. Like, that would be the interaction.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So, yeah, I think the ammo gain per tick of damage is, like, the real winner here, because if you're burning someone, that's just, like, do you know how many free air blasts you're just constantly getting back from that? Like, that's a lot.
That's the thing that I'm thinking of, is just, like, the biggest concern with air blast is ammo management, and it's just, like, that's just gone now. You don't have to worry about that ever. And that's per tick of any damage and afterburn. Like, does that say with the weapon? Dude, you could just spam the scorch shot and just get all your air blast back. Just get it all back.
Oh my god. Well, I think it would apply...
As written, it would work with the
It
score
says per
shot.
tick of damage, which you can't do ticks of damage. It's more of an instance than a tick. So I'm guessing it's just to the weapon. But I guess
Okay.
afterburn, like, I don't know. This might be the first not enough info one, because, like, how that worked and how flame range worked really might determine how bad this ends up being in practice.
I can live with that.
Because I'm trying to think, too, because the other thing about flames is that they inherit your speed. So they go farther
that's
depending
true.
on how fast you are, but I don't know what range would mean in that case. So this might be the first not enough info, because there's two stats here that, depending on how you interpret them, really would affect how good this would end up being.
Yes. I agree, Great Blue.
Thanks.
You are
Fish Stick
correct.
On a stick. I appreciate your feedback.
I don't know.
real
I don't
talk,
know
though,
nearly enough about fucking pyro flames to know any of this shit.
It's so complicated. Like, it is. Again, I don't know why they made it as complicated as it is.
I main
like
sniper
20
for a
different
reason. You shoot
mechanics.
people and they die.
I mean, to be fair, like, you don't actually need to know this in combat. You really just get the feel for it, and then once you have the intuition of, like, where flames are gonna go, that's most of what matters. But even
They better
still,
go in front of me.
Yeah,
Otherwise
it's
I
like-
just feel ripped off.
flame range is something that sounds intuitive. Like, oh, they go 40% less far, but it's like, okay, well, how they work is it's not like they just go a linear distance and then disappear. It's like they puff out really fast and then they linger for a little bit and go up. But, like, eh.
And then if you're SketchX shooting at a traffic cone, then they go like 5 miles away.
Oh, yeah, because you, like, build up a bunch of speed with the detonator, and, like, you get stuck in place, and then because all of your speed is inherited, even though you're not actually moving anywhere, the game thinks you have a lot of built-up velocity, so the flamethrower
Oh, it's like
inherits
Super
it.
Mario 64.
Yeah,
You,
basically
you
you
build
just
up speed against the
backwards,
wall.
you backwards long jump in a little corner, and then now all of your flames inherit the BLJ speed and go really far. Like, that literally is just how it works.
You have to build up speed for 12 hours to go to the parallel universe where traffic cones make your flames go farther.
Yeah, you send enemies to the parallel universe known as their spawn room, so... Okay, please tell me this isn't another pyro one, bro.
Pyro! I love
Oh,
pyro.
it's a spy revolver.
Ah,
Okay,
spy!
this is a revolver in which you get 30% cloak gained on backstab, but minus 20% cloak per discrete instance of damage taken. What the fuck
did
does
you
that
call
word
me?
mean?
Does that just mean like chip damage? Or wait, but discrete is that like damage taken while you're cloaked?
No, just, well,
No.
just... So imagine you get burned by a flamethrower 5 times. Because those are 5, each tick is an instance of damage.
That is so dumb.
So all of your cloak is reduced to atoms in less than half a second.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Imagine using this with a dead ringer. It's
Oh
gone.
no. Oh no. And
This
then
is-
extra cloak on a backstab? Just use
That
the
is, like-
big earner or the
That's
electroner.
one of the things that the big earner does. The other thing that the big earner does is way cooler.
This is dog water.
This would be one of the worst
Holy-
weapons in the entire game.
Again, it's like imagine you get hit by a scorch shot flare, and then each tick of afterburn, which is a discrete instance of damage, takes away 20% of your cloak.
Jesus. How did they think that was a reasonable number?
It's randomly generated. No one thought this.
Fuck you, computer. Why did you think this is reasonable? I hate you,
Stop.
computer.
The basilisk fish. Well, you got your wish. There's a lot of dog water ones this time.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is a Demo Man secondary, which isn't a Skibbity toilet backpack.
Oh my god, it's a sticky bomb launcher.
So you get 15% damage versus buildings, but the healer is supposed to move at the user's move speed. I say supposed to as if it's their choice. They have to. I mean,
That's not bad.
You do lose like almost a full 20% speed, or I guess 10% is medic, 15%.
While you're Ubered, I feel like that doesn't matter all that much because you're kind of just like hanging back behind your demo anyway, which I feel like this would
Yeah.
mostly be used while you're Ubering because like you're going in to damage a bunch of buildings.
15% damage though is not that much. Like damage against buildings again with a sticky bomb launcher is already really high.
Well, yeah, like how many stickies does it take to like destroy a level 3 sentry? Like 3?
Because they don't do direct hit damage, that really depends.
Well, I feel like this makes it depend a lot less. Like, fuck, that probably one taps mini sentries. I'm going to guess it 2 taps level 3 sentries in like most cases.
Sticky bomb launcher does up to 144, but it doesn't do that because that's if you're clipping inside of the bomb, which you're not.
Right, because they're like
they're
dependent on range
yeah.
for people. But buildings aren't affected by damage fall off.
Wait, what the fuck? Stickies are another like really weird, overcomplicated one. Like they don't really have a base damage.
I want to say that this is really good because like I use the quickie bomb launcher a lot, and like fully charging quickies just makes sentries like 2 taps.
Okay.
And I feel like this kind of reduces, like, it removes the need to fully charge your stickies to do that.
It would. I'll put it this way: it would 2-tap buildings more often, but it's not a guarantee because what I'm seeing here is that if you detonate stickies while they're pretty close to a building, it does anywhere between 60 and 124. So, and 60 times 1.15 is like.
Does that depend on whether the sticky is, like, primed or
68.
not?
If it's primed, it always does. What's weird?
God damn it.
No, the other weapon in the game is too convoluted. So honestly, like, I don't think this would make you 2-shot buildings that much more often, because chances are.
Well, I don't
like,
think that the downside matters all that much to begin with.
Well, it like kind of would, because you have less capability to avoid damage as medic if you're healing.
Well, again,
a
the
demo
medic
man.
can simply just disengage if he, like, needs to move faster or
Yeah.
something.
But like if the demo man's dying, it's like you're choosing your life over his at that point. And if you're using the stock sticky bomb launcher, which destroys buildings at
If
about
only
the
there was a
same
way for
speed-
medic to heal people without putting his beam on them.
Well, you can crossbow him, obviously, but again, like, if you want the continuous regeneration, like, honestly, I think this is, like, decent but middling. Like, this is, in my opinion, usually a downgrade over the sticky bomb launcher, but it's so close that...
I really don't think the downside is all that bad.
I
Maybe
don't think
that's
the
just
upside's
me.
all that good. And I think
mean,
the
like-
upside's more not that good than the downside is more not that bad.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't know.
I'll put it this way: Demo's not struggling to destroy buildings with a sticky bomb
I know
launcher.
that.
Like if this was a stat on a rocket launcher, then it's like that at least breaks a threshold. But
I feel like this breaks thresholds. Like, there's been plenty of times where I've shot like a sticky bomb at a mini sentry or something. It's just like, oh, gotta shoot another one. This would eliminate that. Like hell, if you just don't have
15% is not enough.
It's a sticky bomb launcher.
Give me my 20%.
Question slot. I don't care.
I am fine
Like,
with that.
There's not enough stats here to think too hard about this. Like the downside's really situational, and the upside's really situational. Neither
Hell
one really
yeah.
matters. So it's just a
I can
sticky
live
bomb
with that.
launcher, and 80% of the time you're using it. So okay.
I'm fine with that. I can live with
So
that.
yeah, the real, I guess, benefit is if this had a cooler model and firing sound. I think that's why people would use it. To be completely
Nope.
honest with you.
Yes. they
All right,
would.
33,
I would.
a French.
Hell
Replaces
yeah.
the Sentry with a Tesla coil. What the fuck does that mean?
I think it means not enough info.
You can't just drop that on us. With a Tesla coil?
What did you mean? Are we creating Frankenstein here?
What, like, are there other weapons in the game that do anything similar? Like, kind of the short circuit, but
Sorry, what?
I'd want to know every
Tesla
possible
coil.
stat on this before I judge it.
Replaces the Sentry.
How does
with a
this Tesla coil attack? Does it create Frankenstein?
Does it like reanimate your teammates that are
Oh,
dead?
that'd be sick.
But
And
it
the
has the
engineer just goes
downside.
like, "It's alive!"
Minus 8 HP per second for 4 seconds when wet.
Are you fucking for real? This is so stupid. Oh, the
Just turn
one
the
would be losing his
bathwater.
mind right now.
It's the reverse Neon Annihilator. This is going in not enough info because the main draw would be the Tesla coil, maybe.
I'd like
I
to
don't
know what
know.
that means. That sounds like it could be cool. I like Tesla coils.
You can't just say that and then not elaborate.
My
Like, what the
thought
fuck is a
process
Tesla
is
coil?
a shorter
Well, I know what a Tesla
range
coil is,
sentry
but, like,
gun
Yeah.
in the context of Team Fortress 2.
that loses out on the
Replaces the
rockets,
sentry
but
gun
can
with
hit
the
multiple
Brainius
targets at
emitter. Oh,
once,
that's awesome.
and
What
does
is
not
that?
need
What
to
is
turn
Brainius
to
emitter?
aim.
We really need more
So you
games
can't
like
do the
this.
circle.
Scout melee, hardy, taking damage, boost the user's speed. as
taking
taking
fall
damage.
damage.
Boost the user's speed by 15% for 5 seconds, but...
That is
That's
50%
the best downside that
speed
possibly could have had. Well,
But
that
well,
sucks.
hold on. That's
Okay.
passive, isn't it?
Yeah?
So you could just like take fall damage and give yourself a nice little boosty boost with any of your weapons out. Like you don't need to actually use this thing.
You have to take fall damage and you get 5 seconds of a speed boost. That's
Yeah.
15%.
Oh, a pretty
Yeah.
bad speed boost.
Oh, you could use this with the babyface. Because like if you're gonna like,
How are you
Uh,
consistently taking fall damage with the babyface?
well here's the thing: if you're going to take fall damage, because like you can't double jump, right?
Yeah.
With the babyface, otherwise you lose a shitload of your boost.
Yeah, I'll take the regular.
So, if you're gonna lose a shitload of your boost by either
Oh my
taking
God, it's a
fall
crab.
damage or double jumping, then you may as well take the fall damage, get the speed boost, and then use that to get your boost back.
Okay, you get 5
Use-
seconds of
use
what
the
what's
old
equivalent
noodle
to
there.
15 damage dealt with boost.
Use the old noodle there.
This is the most gimmicky of gimmick stats that has ever
Yes.
existed.
Yes.
And the downside means that melee combat sucks, but it's basically a stock bat in most cases. Honestly, I'm thinking average.
Sure, I can live with that. I was gonna say like usable but weaker gimmicky, but like yeah, like in most situations,
There's not
probably
really
not gonna be
like a
not gonna be
downside
having
to
your-
having it.
yeah, like you're not gonna be pulling out your stock bat in most situations anyway.
Gonna
And
say-
even then, I feel like with the minus 15% movement speed, you'd still be able to keep up with most classes to like balkanate them to death.
Yeah, sometimes you just break your knees and get a small boost, I guess, but like...
Yeah, like in those situations where it's like you're using the Force Nature and the Atomizer and the Winger at the same time, and like, oh, I've used all my jumps, time to take fall damage. Then you get like a nice little boost on top of that.
Okay, you wanna know what the really sad state of affairs is? Like, my brain immediately thought, wow, this would actually be pretty good in hide and seek, because you're taking fall damage a lot, and you get a boost to get away from people.
There you go.
But, like, what the saddest part is that this is probably still better than most of Scout's melees, because they're so
Yes.
bad. So,
I would
yeah.
use this with the babyface in
I
the
wouldn't.
contingency where I need to take fall damage.
That's
I would use it with the babyface.
a scenario, I guess.
Well,
Have fun with that one.
If the fucking pocket pistol kept its you don't take fall damage anymore stat that it used to have back in the ye olde days, then like I just pair it up with the pocket pistol so I don't
They
have to worry
should've
about like
just given
oh
that stuff
I
a
can't
trigger.
double jump anymore. Darn, I guess I just either lose my health or I double jump and lose my boost, which is just
It was a fun stat to have. I wish they kept it
Why?
on the winger, because that's a much
Yeah.
more thematically appropriate weapon. Anyway,
That would-
this
that would be
one,
nice.
medic melee. Many crits
Yeah.
overhealed enemies, and enemies being healed and on hit, 10% ubercharge lost.
dog water.
That's finally the reverse uber saw.
The
Jesus
reverse
Christ.
The uber be gone saw.
Uber.
All right, that
Sweet,
sucks.
merciful Christ.
You need
get
to
hit by
defend
anything.
yourself for the low
Would you
cost
like
of
to
10% uber per hit.
Would you like to turn every weapon in the game into the Thompson?
But on yourself. Not on the other one. Alright. This one, primary. One ammo instantly reloaded when you click on hit.
So it's basically
On
the
kill.
Widowmaker.
Yeah, that's
better.
actually insane. That's insane. But it's okay. To be fair, it is reloaded, which means it does come out of the reserves, presumably. So
Which is fine, because you're engineer
Yeah,
anyway, who the fuck
yeah.
cares?
on kill, health is set to victim's max health if higher than the user's current health decays over time. Okay,
so it's not permanent like the one heavy one.
No, it's not just a max health bonus. It's like overheal.
As sick as that would be.
Yeah. So, and then damage decreases down to 50% as the user becomes injured and inaccessible while capturing.
Let's say that's
Okay.
like down to 50% when you're under 50% health. So that's like,
I would imagine it more of a ramp, but
oh, I see. But like, where does the ramp end? Is it like down to 50% when you're up
It
like,
ends at 1.
health?
1 HP, yeah.
Okay, so it's like the equalizer then, but like
Yeah,
the
it's like the reverse equalizer.
Okay.
Even still, that doesn't matter. The fact that this is just a Widowmaker, but you don't lose metal, and if you kill someone, you get a shit ton of health. Like, okay, here's the deal. You have infinite shots, and if you kill someone and you're at low health, well then the enemy's health is probably going to be, their max health is probably going to be whatever, or higher than whatever your current health is. So, you kill a heavy, that's 300 overheal. Nice job, and you get infinite shots to do it, as long as you don't
Yeah.
miss 6 times in a row.
So the
As
As
upside
long as
really
you don't
offsets
miss
the
6
downside.
times in a row.
That's fucking
like-
broken.
As long as you kill anyone, then you won't really have to worry about your health ever going down, and you can shoot as many times as you want. Because
Yeah.
like, as long as one pellet hits someone, then you instantly
It's
reload your shot.
And even if you're at half health, that's only a 75% total damage, or I guess a 25% damage penalty is a better way to phrase that.
739.
Which is like something, but you get unlimited shots. So like you could just
Yeah.
hold M1 at someone, and if you win, if the enemy eventually dies, you get all of your health back. Because Engineer probably isn't going to have more total or more current health than the enemy's max health ever. So it's always a heal.
709.
And again, you can
730.
use this as battle entry, so you can be like a 300 health engineer with a mini sentry.
That's insane. This is the best shotgun that Engineer would have access to. I'm thinking like would easily
100%.
be meta.
Yes.
And
Would
like
it be
as
game
Engineer-
breaking though?
Honestly, like, the inaccessible while capturing removes a couple instances that I think this would be game breaking because...
Well, you could just switch away from the weapon.
Yeah, but you can't shoot. Like, my thought is, again, like, you're just a permanently healthy and permanently damaging engineer. But if you needed to cap and help your team, then you would have to put that on pause for a bit. So
Well,
I
mean,
don't
like,
think
you
this
still
would...
get to keep the health, like when you switch away from the shotgun. So you could just like, oh my god, imagine running at people doing like the gunslinger combo with this shit. They can't do anything about it.
Oh my god, imagine this with a Kritzkrieg.
Oh dude. Oh my god.
Because you're always going to be healthy because you're being healed by the medic. You always get more overheal than what you would get from like normal overheal from the medic because you're killing like heavies and shit. And you just never run out of ammo. So this
It's the
is
Widowmaker, but like 10 times better.
the Widowmaker, but also the Conniver's Kunai. So that's fair.
Kill me.
I don't think this would be game breaking simply because the amount of
I
stuff
think
you
it's
can't be
close.
running that's utility based on Engineer does at least factor in somewhat, I think.
But now
Um,
you are the sentry gun.
Yeah, but like you don't always want to be the sentry gun. Like sometimes your sentry is more important than you are, depending on what the game state is. As
I
so
suppose.
I think this would be the meta. Like this would be usually the best one, but sometimes you would
mean, like,
need.
The thing is,
the rest.
this is very clearly an overpowered weapon. This is bullshit. I would hate fighting this thing.
Yeah. Ooh, I do agree with that too, though. And this says not OP on the tier, so.
Yeah, this is OP as fuck.
Yeah, this would kind of. No, I agree with game breaking. The more I think about it, because like, the only way that you're not getting value out of this is if you don't play Battle Engineer, but just like, just play Battle Engineer, or build a sentry and then like you're a second sentry gun while your sentry also puts in work.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, that's game breaking. I agree. All right.
Besides, we need more in that tier.
Okay, well that's not a good reason.
We need more.
Okay. This one, weapon number 37, the heavy primary that gives you 10% move speed while deployed. Well, round instances of damage above 80 deal 9% more damage.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Nana, no. Get down,
shit.
you'll take more damage.
No, it's heavy. I've always feared taking not a number % more damage. Okay, well, what the fuck?
They deal 0% more damage.
Deals
That's
more
that should
damage?
translate to.
So if you take
well-
more than 80 damage in one hit, but to be fair, it takes not a number more damage. So
So
that
it doesn't
means
take
that-
any more damage at all.
So there's-
I think this is the most objective case we could possibly have for not enough info.
I've never seen the generator break before. Like, I've seen it produce things that are incomprehensible, but never outright function improperly. That's interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That-
Well, damn, hit us with a nan. All right, well. All right, that's about as clear-cut of a case for not enough info as you can get.
There you go.
Oh, shit, dude, this one's huge.
Oh my god, this is a
Okay.
red one.
Exchanges teleporters for jump pads. Spare her metal. If all buildings are up, cause bleed on hit.
So it's the Southern Hospitality, but worse.
Okay.
Because the Southern Hospitality doesn't need all your buildings to be up to cause bleed on hit.
Alt fire to remotely remove a sapper in line of sight at the cost of dropping to 1 HP.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Is that
Do you
even worth
ever
it half the time?
want
I feel
that?
like if you have no other choice, maybe, but
If you're
usually I
very
prefer to
safe,
just remove it.
then maybe. But
Battle fever, heal up to 2 HP per second while in combat. So at least you'd start healing immediately if you did that. And then on kill, guilt consumes the user, but only for marks for
God.
death. But that's only for the melee, to be fair, so normally it doesn't matter. And then cannot deal crits with this weapon.
okay, so jump pads I feel like are the
Yeah.
main thing to really
Jump
consider
pads
here.
and the sap removal. Those are the stats.
Yes.
The other ones don't matter.
And can't crit.
Okay,
Not,
I've
no
never
random
played
crits.
on a
Can't
mod or anything
crit.
like that with jump pads. Are they any good?
I mean, I think the most objective case we could take from this is like the most objective precedent is like TF2 Classics jump pads.
Yeah, I've never played TF2 Classic.
They're okay. Like,
Okay.
when I think of it, like, okay, I can at least conceptualize what a jump pad does. Like a Tesla coil, I don't know, but
Yeah, like there's at least precedent for something like a jump pad existing
yeah,
within Team Fortress something.
this springs you up and forward when you go over it, and you get 2 of them because the concept of an entrance and exit don't matter.
Exactly.
They're okay. I mean, they're usually pretty gimmicky, but like they can help you traverse certain parts of the map. So it's more of like a shorter range teleporter in every instance that I've ever seen them in like a TF2 spinoff game or mod or whatever.
There's probably a reason they were never added to like a regular TF2 because teleporters just do the job better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I think jump pads should be a thing because they're usually fun to play around with. Even if they're not strictly as good, they're fun, and that's what matters. But like, yeah, let's say you're playing on a section of a map where it's like there's a drop down for the enemy team, and your team would benefit if you could get up them. Well, now instead of having to dedicate both an entrance and an exit to get past that, you put 1 jump pad, and then you have another one to put somewhere else. And usually they like spring you forward pretty far too, so they like are kind of a speed boost based on how much air velocity they give you.
So still situational, but like not
Yeah.
useless.
So I think, like, again, I can conceptualize this a lot more than the Tesla coil to the point where I don't know if, like, not enough info is quite right. Because I
Right.
think, like, no matter how you fudge the numbers, it's always, like, a more situational teleporter. To the point where this is, like, the reason to use the weapon, but in most cases would be considered as a downside, I guess.
Right. Okay, so the bleed on hit does not matter.
No, bleed on hit doesn't matter. Remotely remove a sapper is pretty good, honestly.
Is it though?
Well,
Because
what's
if
your
you
reason
don't
for it
kill
not being...
if you don't kill the spy, then all you're doing is dropping yourself to 1 HP. And
Yeah, but
like,
you don't
if
have
you're not
to do
near if you're not near the spy, then you're not killing him, which means he's still alive. Like you're basically it's so situational, I think, because you basically have to hope that the spy has sapped your sentry. He's now dead, but you can't get to your sentry in time, but you're also completely safe, so that way you can drop yourself to 1 HP and it doesn't matter afterwards.
I don't know if I would look at this as a you have to hope sort of thing, because you can just decide not to do that.
Well, sure, you can decide
is-
not to do it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, like, you would ideally be equipping this weapon for the sake of using this function, and I'm saying
I
that this
think you'd
function
equip it for
is...
the jump pads, but
Well,
yeah.
the jump pads, but this is the other thing we're talking about, right? Like,
You
again,
have the option to save your sentry if you see it
completely
going down,
ignore it if you
but
want.
can't get to it in time.
But I think that, like, outside of the jump pad thing, like, this alt-fire thing is so situational that I can basically never see myself using it.
That's true, but it's always an option that's in your tool belt, and if you do encounter the situation in which you need it, then you have it. And otherwise, like, what are the downsides? Like, if you kill someone, you're marked for death for 3 seconds. You're very rarely getting kills with your engineer melee to begin with. Same thing with, like, not dealing crits. It's like, okay, it's fine. I don't really care. The main downside really is just not having a teleporter, but I think, like, that could help if you needed the jump pad. So
I'd probably put it, like, weak but gimmicky, or weak gimmicky.
I'm thinking decent, because...
I suppose so. It is mostly just like a regular wrench in most situations. You just have teleporters instead of jump pads instead of teleporters.
Yeah. It's really just, again...
For this wall of fucking stats, it really doesn't change much about how you play engineer.
You've said a lot, but you've not said anything at all. Please
It's like the
focus
cow
on the
mangler of
deep
engineer
eyes.
wrenches.
It pretty much would just be a stock wrench. But sometimes you can fuck spy, and sometimes you, well, all the time you don't get a teleporter.
The alt-fire is like the cow mangler super shot. Sometimes it'll be awesome, and sometimes it just gets you killed by a sniper.
39. Another flamethrower, brother.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Pyro's eating good. Hey, my area of expertise, you know, I won't complain. So, does not require ammo. Holy fuck.
I've noticed that there's no...
And a 15% damage bonus. What the actual fuck?
You're insane. Computer, you're insane. I don't care about the basilisk. You're insane for creating this.
Jarvis, what the fuck? On kill, the next attack received within 10 seconds is a guaranteed mini crit, which matters on Scout, but on Pyro, you can kind of get away with that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because you can just reflect all the high damage attacks that would probably hit you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
because like a sniper shot doesn't mini crit because it's already a crit.
That's canceled out by the damage bonus. Okay, fucking game breaking. I'm sorry. Doesn't require ammo. All right,
You can
here's
spam
the
air
pyro
blast
strategy.
as much as you want.
Duct tape your mouse 2 down and you win.
Wait. Okay, I have to ask because I don't think that there's a flamethrower in the game with a damage bonus. Does that count for reflected projectiles? Because they are like your projectiles when you air blast them, right?
Ooh, I don't know.
Asking the real questions.
Because I think what happened, and the reason that I know this is because it's why the direct hit has jank when you reflect it.
Right. Because like it has like a full explosion radius.
Yeah, because what happens is like when the soldier fires the weapon, the game checks to see like what stats the rocket launcher that fired the weapon has, and it sees the damage or the explosion radius penalty and applies that when it hits. But then when you reflect it as a pyro, now it's your projectile, technically. So the game checks to see if you have an explosion radius penalty, and you don't. So it does full explosion.
So it would probably check if you have a damage bonus too.
Yeah, so I think that would work with damage. I don't know why that wouldn't.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, so I guess that would. So that's really good. So would this be game breaking or just the meta?
It might just be meta, because I think the fact that like on kill you take mini crits for 10 seconds is like, it does prevent you from doing a lot of stuff, but like...
Well, it's just
one
the next
hit.
attack received. And
Oh, that's true.
the reason
Just
that
one
this was a
attack.
problem for like Scout, we determined in the last one, is because if he eats a rocket or pill, he's gone instantly. But now you're pyro. You don't have to eat the rocket or pill because you always have ammo on this thing. So
Right.
what's probably going to be the next attack that hits you is like a shotgun or minigun chip shot, and then the mini crit's gone. So
Right.
that's not.
Oh
And
no,
if
an
you
extra
have
9
you
damage
probably
from
go
a,
with, like,
from
hey,
a heavy.
pyro with a free 15% damage bonus on everything you do. Then
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
dude, it's just a lot better when you have like when you have a crits on you.
Okay, well, the flog is good because it can crits itself. I don't know if that's quite a fair comparison.
But still.
It's just the stock flamethrower, but better, basically.
That is also
and
true.
Honestly, like, it's definitely at least the meta, but I don't know if this would break TF2.
One
It
thing
would make
is
Pyro
the
more
damage
spammy,
penalty
but
applies to targets who are squishy.
Pyro get away with the same stuff
So,
as
like-
you could in like the top 2 weapons that we've already put there. So I think I know
like, Pyro's
Zenith
not
will complain
fast,
about this.
but he's
He's
not
like, ooh, air blast is
That
as fuck.
slow.
But chances are you're not gonna need more than a couple air blasts per encounter if you're like actually reflecting the shots anyway. This just lets you be a little gremlin when you're not on a
I guess-
payload cart.
I mean,
so I think it's just
And also
Get fucked
just
by
let you
demo,
do
right?
more damage when you do
In
reflect
terms of
stuff.
damage, but like
yeah,
if
and
you're
50%
fucking
is
a pyro
fair
with
amount,
infinite
but like it's not so much to where I think
ammo.
pyro is
Infinite
completely
ammo,
broken.
sorry.
Well, I mean, like, plus 15%, plus every projectile you reflect is a mini crit.
That doesn't change thresholds, I don't think, to be fair.
Probably not.
It helps, but I don't think it would make it game breaking. I think
that's
it's just
like-
too low of a number.
That's like 115 on a pill plus 35%, right?
Computer, what is 115 times 1.35? It's 155, so Demo's still alive. I mean, it does
Well,
one shot
if
a
you-
medic, but like,
If you reflect the demo's pill at his medic, he's now dead.
okay, let's be
That
real
is
though.
funny.
Let's be real though. If you reflect a pill and it hits the medic anyway, he's at like 10 HP, and he probably dies regardless.
But he's not dead immediately.
Computer,
besides, it's funny.
what is 1.35? Wait, that's 135 damage. Okay. Computer, ignore my statements. It's 5 in the morning. All right. Anyway, so I think it's just meta. Like that's such a niche situation where it's like I reflect a pill into a full health medic and then couldn't have finished him off anyway.
Well, I mean, you could also do that with a rocket now.
Yeah. Well. No, because the rockets only do 90.
Does it not count for your damage ramp up?
It does. We have to be like really close to the medic.
Well, you could be really close to him.
Well.
Well,
I mean,
or technically.
If you're air
If a
blasting
soldier
a
is
medic
shooting
who's
me
close
that
by,
close, I'm gonna be reflecting it at the soldier because that guarantees it's a much higher chance that the rocket actually gets reflected because sideways air blasting is weird. Anyway. my
well, not just
argument
that, but you're also
is
like
meta
blowing
not OP, any
the medic
objection,
away,
speak your
like
piece.
so you're not getting the
I
damage
think
from.
this probably would be OP, but like, I don't know if it's on the same level of game breaking as the other ones.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's poorly designed, but I don't think Pyro having
Yes.
infinite ammo would break the game, to be honest. Like, Air Blast is good, but, like, the ability to spam it is not what makes it good.
I mean, you could spam it on a dispenser if you really fucking wanted
Yeah.
to. You could do that with the back burner if you wanted to.
But anyway, alright. So, I think this is the last, like, normal size one, and then I generated 5 walls of text. So,
Hell
I
yeah.
generated 45, I lied. So, Sniper
liar.
Secondary. All receive debuffs flip into buffs. So, okay, we know what this means now, by the way.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This actually might have either been a comment or something, but I saw somewhere a really convincing spreadsheet for what each thing would do. So,
All right, hit me with it.
fire and bleed become health regeneration at the same rate you would be normally taking damage. So you heal 8 health per second.
Okay.
Slow down is a speed up.
Nice.
Girardi is battalion's backup.
Okay. Same for Mark for Death, I assume.
Yeah, because normally you take extra damage, but that makes you take 35% less damage and immunity to crits. So it's just
Well, wait a
battalion's
second.
backup.
Wait a
What?
second. Okay, so all received debuffs turn into buffs, right?
Yeah.
Look at the downside.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well hold on. So, marked for okay, sorry, gas is the other one, but like who cares? So, holy fuck, wait, 70% healing from all sources, and then if someone hits you with a melee, you get bats resistance, but for 2
Oh my-
seconds. That doesn't matter though. Like that's not
2
gonna-
seconds.
Well,
of bats
imagine like a
resistance
spy
does matter.
accidentally butter knives you.
Well, he can still backstab you. Like it's 2 seconds. That doesn't matter.
Still,
Um.
you have fucking ambassador headshot immunity for that 2 seconds.
Well, okay, like the way we have to look at this is like even if that is a buff, we could just read this as blue text basically, right? If you get hit by a melee, you temporarily get 2 seconds of 35% damage resistance.
I just think it's hilarious that the upside completely like turns the downside into an active buff.
Which, like, it's a sniper backpack. Normally these don't come with downsides anyway, unless they're just to mitigate a really specific annoying strategy like what the Razorback does.
That is true.
Debuffs and the buffs, like, this is just a better Darwin's Danger Shield, because you're healing when you get hit by a flare. Which I'd rather have than being fireproof, because, like, the amount of times a pyro gets up into my face and then I somehow win anyway, honestly, it's not that much.
I mean, like, you are still on fire. So if you, like, hit a sniper with a flare and then hit him with the follow-up, like, you'll still be punching 90 damage into the guy. I'm assuming that's how it
That
works.
is true. Well, it flips into a buff. But yeah, we'll just assume that, like, you heal when the fire's on you. So yeah, you would take
Yeah.
follow-up, but, like, if you just retreat, you're not down to half your health. You're at full health after that encounter.
Mhm.
And 70% healing from all sources? Well, that's a source.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god, you're right.
you're healing 7 health per second, I think is what that would round to if you get hit by a flare. Holy shit! Or no, sorry, 7 health per tick, 14 health per second.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Okay, it goes to the-
How much would a small health pack heal you?
So it would be, we'll say, 40 health instead of 25.
Gracious.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
No.
Yeah, this would be...
I'm gonna go up to the
pretty
form.
good. I don't know if it'd be like... I mean, that is a lot of healing, though. Like,
Yeah,
basically being immune to afterburn flinching, too. And bleed flinching, for that matter. Like, dude, that's a lot.
yeah, it's like half of a cozy camper plus half of a Darwin's Danger Shield.
Yeah, like, you take the best aspects of both of those weapons and just kind of mush them together. Except
Yeah,
you're
but
not completely
only-
immune to fire.
Only when an enemy hits you, though. Like, you do kind of have to wait for something to happen.
Yeah.
And as we know,
But I feel like that's
From-
kind of the purpose of sniper backpacks in general, is to be preventative.
yeah, I mean, it's just like, it does the same function in practice as like what the Danger Shield does, just kind of better.
I'd argue
So,
this is even better designed than the Danger Shield, because, like, hey, a pirate can still kill the sniper. It's just that, like, he can't just hit the ground next to the sniper and spam scorch shot flares at him anymore.
yeah. So honestly, like, I think it's just on par with the best in slot, because like, well, is
Yeah.
it even? Because I don't know if this would even be as good as Girardi half the time.
That's kind of what I was thinking, is like... I'm looking at this in the context of, like, the other backpacks, and I think it would be, like, as good as the other backpacks, or, like, at least better than them.
Yeah.
I'll
don't
look
think
into
it's better than
decoration
Girardi.
later.
And honestly, like, there are still times where I might opt to run the cozy camper, because if there's not a pyro on the enemy team, the amount of times I'm getting debuffed in such a way where it benefits me and heals me is pretty low. I'd rather just have the consistent health regen. So it
Yeah.
might just be middling, honestly.
Yeah, we'll put it in average.
Yeah, and like, the last stat doesn't matter.
It
Like,
really
when
doesn't.
you get hit, when are you getting hit by a melee when you're sniper? Like that's not
Pretty
that's
much just when
silly.
when a spy butter knifes you,
Yeah, so
or like when you're.
it doesn't matter.
No, even when you get into like a melee fight as sniper, the other guy usually has a gun because he's trying to kill you. Can be good though, but like.
It can be good. Like it's not bad by any means, but like, it's not the best in slot. There would be reasons to use other things plenty of the time. So okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now we have gotten into 5 weapons, which are going to get progressively longer. I actually intentionally just spammed retry until I found one that was longer than the last one. It's funny.
Nice.
All right. First of all, a pyro secondary, which is fire at a. This is a shotgun. Fire at a surface at point blank to knock yourself back.
So it's a force of nature. But
Well, it's
only
a
when it
flare
gets the
jump. So you have to
surface.
hit a surface. So it's a flare
Right.
jump. It's a 10% damage bonus. You have 45% extra health from packs on wear, but the downside is
Jesus
70% of
Christ.
the bullets in a shot deal no damage. What the fuck? But instead, apply large knockback.
So it is a force of nature, except it does no damage, which is like
70% of bullets in a shot, so it does 30% damage. Sorry, 33% damage. So
it
you have
does.
a damage bonus.
That means it does
That's bad. It does
That means it-
33 damage. Or 30
Yeah.
damage, actually, exactly. 30 damage.
like 30 fucking damage. That is
And you deal knockback, which guess what? Is not what you want to do on a pyro.
not with a shotgun.
Like, it could be funny because it applies, and I quote, large knockback, so it's just like a super air blast, but
I'm gonna guess it like launches even further than the force of nature, which like could be
Yeah.
funny in certain situations, but
I mean, it's a
like-
gimmick. I don't even have to read the rest of the stat. It's usable but weak. It's just it's a funny weapon. It's not great.
yeah, it's a gimmick.
And also, what's really funny is if you use this with the degreaser, there actually is a chance that you could like buffer a weapon switch, and the degreaser comes out so fast that you can multiply it by the velocity of an air blast if you run at someone.
Oh my god.
You could actually send that to the moon. I don't know if that would work. I don't know if it is actually that fast, but
That could
that's
be
really
funny.
funny to think about.
Give Pyro a force of nature and test it out.
Well, hold on. This is mobility for pyro.
Oh, I
which
guess
is
that's
nothing.
true. I guess that's true. Even then, I feel like I'd still rather use the detonator
Mm-hmm.
or the jetpack.
But this is like, okay, so compared to the detonator, it has a 45% less clip size, so basically 50. So you get 3 shots.
Mhm.
All 3 of them give you a jump that does not take away health. This would
Right.
be really quick mobility.
I don't know, because like the detonator is still useful for other things besides just mobility. Is the thing. Like it's a good spam tool. Like
Mhm.
I use it to light people on fire when I want to get like detonator hits, or like not detonator hits, like extinguisher hits or dragon's fury hits and shit like that.
For sure. But again,
Hitting
you're
people around
losing
corners and shit.
like 40 health for one jump that presumably would go the same distance as this one would, that you could do 3 times in a row for no health penalty. And you get extra health from packs. So honestly, this might be decent, but middling.
Maybe. Well.
This is
alright.
mobility. This is mobility on pyro, and like, you have a shotgun that sets up for extinguisher combos if you knock people into a wall. So
I guess if you really want to go like backburner pyro, like super flank heavy backburner pyro, like just chugging up health packs, like you could combo
Yeah.
this with the back scratcher if you wanted to.
honestly, like, this wouldn't be the best, but I would use this. This would actually be fun, depending on like
Yeah.
how it worked. Like, the fact that you could zip around the map by like chaining 3 quick hops together, and you could send people like into space and like just burn them if you wanted to use a flamethrower without an air blast. Like, this would
Alright,
be
I'm
fun.
convinced.
Actually, this would be fun. I'll put this in decent.
You've convinced me.
Mobility is just so good on pyro because he doesn't have any.
He's got a jetpack.
Okay, well, he doesn't have any good ones. Both of his options are
Wow.
mediocre.
Wow.
Okay,
Hurt
do
my
you want?
detonator loving soul.
Do you want? You take 40 health per jump fish. Like, let's not pretend
It's
the detonator's better
fun.
than mediocre. Oh, it's fun, but it's mediocre objectively. It's like middling in his secondary slot.
Wow.
Anyway, all right.
40?
Next up, boss number 2. Engineer melee. On melee hit, ignite target for 3 seconds. Sentry
Does not
repairs
matter.
for 15% after it secures a kill. Okay.
Wow, that matters.
That's actually not that. That's actually not that much. Never mind. That's not that much. 20% move speed while deployed. Okay, that fucking matters.
Yeah.
Alt fire halves users' health for a guaranteed mini crit.
On a melee, that's worthless.
Well, it doesn't say on the melee. It just says for a guaranteed mini crit, so it could apply to your shotgun.
That's still not worth it.
It's still not very good, but you could.
I mean, you
get
do that at your
a
dispenser
crit,
and then
rescue ranger bolt. It prompts him to hit for
then
54.
run out later, you know.
Ooh. Well, if you use this with like the Widowmaker.
But having your health though.
Yeah, but it's.
Like, you
just
store
get,
it.
Okay, to be fair, you get a guaranteed mini crit that might not go away. To be fair.
Yeah, it doesn't have a timer.
Oh, that's true. So like, if you're just like hanging out by your dispenser, then you have your health, and you just hold on to your mini crit for as long as you want to.
Hold on. What's the Diamondback say? What does this say that it gives you? This gives you a guaranteed critical hit. What does the Frontier Justice say it does?
Well, I think that's like revenge crits.
Yeah, okay. That actually specifies gain crits. Okay, what else like stores crits? Does anything do that? I think it's just those two, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, what is like the...
Oh, the Man Melter.
Yeah, the Man Melter. There we go.
Man Melter.
To gain a guaranteed crit. So the way that the wording is like set with precedent is that like this just goes into your reserves. So
Right.
like you have up to 30 crits that you could use, and every 30 seconds you're able to have your health to get a new one.
Okay.
So
like,
if
you
you're
could just hang out on your dispenser and just
I was gonna
farm
say,
this.
like, imagine you're just like setting up buildings like during setup and stuff. You're just like having your health every 30 seconds.
Well, you do that twice then.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
mean, like
setup's only like 60 seconds.
well, yeah, but like if you're like just sitting back and building, you could probably get up to 3 mini crits in a row. So it's like, okay, probably still not that much, but it's also at no cost to the user. It can do something, I guess. It lets you start the fight with a guaranteed mini crit, which, you know, could help.
Yeah.
Anyway, on hit, also damage all enemies linked by medi beams, buffs, dispensers, etc. So it is a super third degree.
So it's a third degree that also lights people on fire when you hit them with it.
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, I don't know when you're running at people with your melee as engineer, but
Not frequently. Pretty much
okay, but
just
that's,
when it's a
like,
spy.
it's still really funny though, because imagine like a soldier pops a banner and you hit someone and everyone catches on fire. And you instantly die because like you're fighting an entire team, but everyone's on fire and you have a crash rate on user.
That would be pretty funny.
Attachment issues. A sentry kill against a target who you haven't seen yet will have its health.
What? What do you mean you haven't seen yet?
What?
What do you mean yet? Hold up. What does this mean?
You haven't seen them?
So what? Someone literally just connects, and then they run in front of your sentry and die like an idiot, and now your sentry's at half health.
Wait, so like, a spy that's been cloaked all game that's never come into your line of sight decloaks in front of your sentry and halves its health? Wait, what
That
the
is
fuck?
stupid. That is
And
the.
you have a minus 120 metal on hit against an enemy. What the fuck?
What?
Oh god, this is really... Well, is it bad? Like,
I mean, it doesn't really punish you for
okay,
being a turtle.
okay.
Is the
Okay,
thing.
hold up. So most of this is like move speed stuff, or like on hit stuff. It's like, yeah,
Okay,
like
let's
you
assume
light
that
people
you're
on fire.
not hitting... Okay, let's just, like, mentally block out all of the stats that require you to hit an enemy with your melee, which you're never doing as engineer.
Right. I feel like the
so-
capture rate also doesn't matter because it's not the gunslinger.
It doesn't matter on this version of
It's
engineer
not the
that you'd be
fun
playing.
slinger.
Okay, so you get 1 guaranteed shotgun mini crit every 30 seconds, which
Assuming you're
is
safe and can like actually do
something-
that.
but doesn't really matter.
Not really.
That's not enough to really move the scales there. The move speed bonus while deployed is pretty good. but
that's while
engineer
you
probably
have
wants
your
it
melee
released,
out.
Yeah. Sentry repairs for 15% after it secures a kill, though, is like...
That's
assuming
nice.
you've seen them, I guess, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck that means. You've seen them? I'm sorry, like, what?
Like,
You've
I
seen
feel like in order for this to work in the game, you'd have to, like, interact with them in some way. Like, you shoot them or they shoot you.
You haven't
Like,
seen
seen
yes,
them
they've
is
never
like-
entered your field of view.
Like, how would the game even keep track of something like, oh, you've seen them?
From the moment of spawn, they're
It's
invisible.
ridiculous.
They don't render in your
Is
game
this like a not enough
until
info?
they're
'Cause I
visible,
feel
in
like
which case they render.
It might
Sentry's
be.
occasionally losing half health. Like, under what circumstances that happens would affect where I'd place this.
Yeah, like, I feel like just in general, the fact that my sentry gun might randomly lose half its health for killing a guy, and I can do literally nothing about that is so fucking
You
stupid.
can maintain
that
eye
it would make me
contact with
never
the
want to
choke.
use this weapon, no matter how many upsides it has.
Yeah, like, I don't know what never seen them is.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, like half of this fucking essay of a weapon description is, oh, look at all this stuff you can do when you melee hit an enemy, and you have like extra movement speed. So, well, it's deployed, so you can, I don't know, run up to them faster and easier. And you lose 120 metal when you hit an enemy.
Melee hits
Well, it doesn't
someone,
cost
so
120.
just don't
stupid.
just don't
So,
melee
like,
hit anyone,
after the first
basically.
2 hits, like, there's no
Yeah.
penalty.
I mean, where are we putting this? Like, is it not enough info? Like,
I feel like it has to be just because of the stupid you've never seen this guy thing.
yeah, like, what does that mean? Have they entered your line of sight? Have you physically shot them and interacted with them? Like, I don't know what that entails.
Have
And
you
when it's-
perceived them?
Did you open the scoreboard and read their name? How does the game track that? Does it have a webcam that sees your eye movements? No, but
They
like,
install a brain chip until
that
you,
does-
as a
again,
person,
losing
literally
half of
see
your
it.
health on engineer, or half your sentry health. Like, that's a lot. That does
matters a
really
lot.
affect where I'd put it. So.
Puts your sentry into a lot of kill thresholds.
Anyway, not enough info. All right, boss number 3. It's like the Pokemon gym leaders. Like, this is the third one. Ooh, medic primary.
Oh
This is
my
a
God.
crossbow that gives you 10% uber on hit. That's insane.
Yeah.
Fire at the ground to perform a damageless blast jump as a medic. What the fuck?
Damageless too. God damn. So you can
one
use that
ammo.
to escape from any situation you want.
Yeah, or just get into combat or fly around the map. Oh, that's pretty good.
Who knows
One
what
ammo
else this
instantly
weapon
reloaded
does.
on hit, which doesn't really matter on the crossbow, but should probably be reloaded by the time.
It
you
doesn't
get
say it
on
doesn't headshot.
Fuck it,
All
right?
passive healing received can overheal, so dispensers and health packs and stuff.
Wait.
Whoa,
Wait.
whoa,
That counts for
whoa.
your fucking your self heal, doesn't it? Oh wait, no, that's non-passive.
No, that's not. That is passive.
Okay.
45% uber charge, build rate for 15 seconds on a kill. Holy
Oh my
shit!
God.
This is better than the crossbow at this point.
Yeah.
You peg someone from across the map, and now you have almost 50% more uber build rate on anything.
Jesus Christ.
And it has a faster firing speed, which literally doesn't matter because the crossbow has 1 ammo.
Well, hold on. Now it does matter because if you hit someone, then it instantly reloads.
Yeah, it kind of like, but you're without ammo until it connects. To be fair, so you can't fire in the
Irrelevant.
meantime.
Irrelevant.
Okay, taking instances of damage greater than 75 and sight bleed for 4 seconds. So if you get like rocketed, then you take 16 more damage. Bleed, or no, sorry, it would be 32 more damage. On headshot, if they survive, enemy gains mini crits, so just don't headshot them.
I guess not, huh? But I mean, this will probably work with like Huntsman hitbox rules. So,
But
Like-
fish stick on a stick.
what?
This says on headshot, which
Oh my God.
implies that this can headshot because it doesn't have the stat
Wait.
the crossbow doesn't.
Oh my God.
And
It
although
can deal
we've been
critical headshots.
although
Oh my
we've been
fucking God.
taking crossbow precedent as saying that it can't, this specifies that it can.
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck?
It can
And then
headshot.
move speed while active decreases as the user becomes injured. Okay, just put it away. This is game breaking.
100%. This would
'cause
destroy the game.
This allows the medic to almost basically insta-kill someone on headshot.
Yes.
You can rocket jump. You can, if
I
you
forgot
kill
about
someone,
that. That was so long
yeah,
ago. I forgot you could rocket
you
jump.
gain 10% Uber on hit, per hit. You get extra Uber charge build rate for 15 seconds if you get a kill. This gives you insane Uber, insane mobility, and insane damage as medic. This
As
is
long as you
game-breaking.
don't take damage, you're good.
And it's like, even if you do, it's like the amount of extra damage you take is slightly offset by your natural regeneration. That's OP. That's
Not to
fucking
mention,
broken.
Like, even your move speed, your decreased move speed doesn't matter because you could just rocket jump away.
Well, and you just put it away. Like, if that's the case, just hold your medigun or something. Yeah, just rocket jump away and then hold your medigun so you don't deal
Yeah.
with it and you get a rocket jump. That's insane. All right. Cool. All right, next gym leader. That was 43. Okay, well, I guess the next one's 45.
Well, it's more like the Elite Four,
No, because there's more than 4.
but there's also the champion.
Okay, but hold on.
45
Yeah.
is the champion. This is our
There's 2
Cynthia.
champions. Okay, there's the champion and then red. I missed number.
Okay, okay.
Renumber them. Hold on. Which game was it that you fought red at the end? Been a
Gold,
while.
silver, crystal, heart, gold, soul, silver.
Okay, I thought that was like diamonds. The Gen 4, but I guess not.
No.
Do you fight red in Gen 4? No, I guess you don't.
You do not know. You do fight Cynthia at the end of Gen 5.
All
She's just
right,
chilling out in
let's
the house.
see. Elite Gym
Oh, that reminds
number
me.
4. Whatever that sentence was. Soldier melee. On hit, insta switch and deploy for all weapons for 2 seconds, which doesn't
Well,
matter because it's a soldier melee. But
Yeah, that's the problem, is like you would have to actually hit someone with your melee. Might be good if you're like a
10%
roamer situation, but like you'd have to be a roamer, like a
Ooh.
primary and damaging secondary, which is pretty much just your shotgun.
Okay, so
So-
you have a 10% damage bonus. Great.
Well, hey, your random crits will
Oh,
cross
well, never
soldier
mind.
thresholds.
Damage received is split equally, so this is just OP by default.
Oh, okay.
Damage
Wait,
versus
what?
buildings on your soldier melee, sign me up. All right, and then battle fever.
Hot dog.
I mean, it's just passive health regen when you get hit, too. Like, that's not bad. 5 HP per second while in combat, it's not nothing.
Yeah.
You can't pull out your melee while capturing, which might be weird in Source if you are running 2 second, or like a primary and a secondary that both take ammo and you are out of ammo.
Yeah, that would be like it would pretty much have to prevent you from switching at all.
Being killed with this active fully heals the killer. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any other stat matters except for the busted one, the damage is split.
Yep. I mean,
Yep.
unless the damage vulnerability went out of combat,
Oh, that could move the scales actually. So
Yeah. that's basically mini crits, except without
Yeah.
the damage fall off.
so on soldier you would have 300 total overheal. So in order to kill both of you, they'd have to deal 600 damage in one hit. What can do close to that? Like just a
600
modular
damage?
headshot, basically.
Dang it, this guy's making me
Or
want to
less.
play.
So actually, hold on. What about like a
some
normal?
League of Legends.
No, that's 33%, so you're safe. Okay, so a Machina headshot.
It's so
would be
easy to
headshot.
be drawn back
Okay,
in.
so it's really not that bad. It's still just like you just can't die if you're being pocketed. Everything else doesn't really matter.
As if that wasn't fucking easy enough as bro, pair this with Conch Box.
Yeah, I mean, healing received is below 50%. Health is halved. Like that's not nothing, but
The fact that you can't die while you're getting healed, unless your medic dies.
yeah. I mean, both of you have to die in one shot.
Right.
It's more the fact that your medic can't die while you're getting healed.
Right, and you both have
Like,
to die
if-
at the same time.
Yeah, if your medic gets quickscope headshot, then both of you take 75 damage. That's it.
And you're just like, ouch, youch.
Ouch! Ouch! So, yeah, pretty good. I think that's, I think just that
Yeah,
stat
I think this is
alone, like,
alright.
way too game breaking.
And anytime it
pretty
goes
good.
on anything, we have to immediately
Yeah.
stick it in game breaking, because it's just
That
like...
stat
really-
honestly might need to be like retuned for the generator to be a little bit more interesting. Because it kind of just like immediately elevates any weapon that it's on to insanely broken.
Yes.
All right, this is the
On a medigun?
champion.
Ooh. Oh, it's another guitar. Oh, dear
Okay.
sweet merciful Christ.
So this is a Demo Man guitar backpack. Overheal doesn't decay. 20% more healing from all sources. Immunity to
good.
movement and pairing effects.
Sweet
Heal up to
Christ.
8 HP per second while out of combat. Holy shit.
Oh my
minus
god.
40% damage to self with all weapons.
Oh my god.
Only matters with the grenade launcher, because...
Well, hey, cannon jumping.
That's
Cannon
true.
jumping got a lot better.
Nearby teammates receive 15% extra move speed.
What the fuck?
Damage received is split equally.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, and then a small blast is created whenever the user is ignited.
Okay, so like a little explosion is created around you that probably
explode
damages
on
you
ignite.
and all of your nearby teammates, which doesn't matter because you're a fucking
Receive
bard around them.
Below 50% health is halved, which might
You
matter,
will never-
but...
You will never be below 50% health with this thing.
Well, maybe.
You have 20% healing on all sources and your overheal doesn't decay.
Yeah.
And you heal passively.
Less health from packs, but that's offset from all sources. And then healing is received by 50% while recently in combat. Well, that's something. I mean, this is another one that's frustrating because it's like, even if the healing is low, the fact that like you can be pocketed and your medic can't die is like really good.
Yep.
Alright, well, not much of a discussion, unfortunately, and a game break.
Bard demo wins this one.
I mean, okay, like, let's say other things about it.
Giving your fucking teammates a speed boost just by being near them is ridiculous.
Okay, so I should
It's
be
only
able to move
15%,
it.
but I guess, yeah,
couple
that's
blocks
pretty
through
good. That
that
just helps your
way.
entire team roll out.
Like
It's like Lucio
3.
from Overwatch.
Yeah, you're a bard, I'm telling you, man.
Okay, that's the only other stat that's interesting.
Yep.
Alright,
One,
into heaven you go. Alright, are you ready to fight red? This is the actual last one.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
It's a pyro weapon. Let's go.
No!
Okay, so it deals mini crits versus burning players, and it's a flare gun. All right. Massive knockback on target at close range.
Ooh.
Massive. While active, 90% knockback from all sources while capturing points or the cart. While it's active. That's a really specific.
Yeah,
okay?
wow. That is a very specific stat. And it's only like minus 90%, not even like knockback immunity from all sources.
But it gets guaranteed mini crits while you're capturing points or the cart. But that's, I think, only this weapon, because it doesn't say on where. 10% faster move speed on wear, though. That's decent.
That's
pyro.
good. That's good.
25% after burn duration. That's pretty good.
Also good for a spam weapon.
Overheal decays 70% faster. Like, that's whatever.
Well, could that be an upside?
Not really.
Well, for the same reason that like the back scratcher downside can be an upside for like Uber building.
Well, you're not really building. You can build Uber more frequently, but you're not building it faster.
All right.
There are better ways to do that on Pyro, I'll put it that way. 25% less damage versus burning players. Okay, so it cancels out the mini crits, so you just deal normal flare damage.
That's stupid.
And then 25% damage vulnerability from airborne enemies, which...
Don't get bombed.
Nothing. Don't get market gardens. You'll extra insta-die.
Cool.
Extra.
Well, this sucks.
It's a lot of stats that all comes out to kind of nothing.
Damn, Red, you're kind of washed. Yeah, so...
Yeah. I like the Demo Man Bard better.
While active, less knockback from all sources while you're capturing the point. What does this do?
Well, you're holding out a flare gun that doesn't even, like... That only deals mini crits versus burning enemies, which aren't even, like, good. Because you have damage penalty against burning players?
Okay.
It's so dumb.
Well...
Like, pretty much everything, you need this while holding it out. Which is dumb, except for the movement speed, I guess, which is nice, but just use the power jack.
Yeah, 10%'s not enough for me to even think about this. Honestly,
Well, it stacks with the power jack.
Would use this for as the knockback because funny.
This is once again like another weapon where there's so many stats, and yet it all comes down to just kind of nothing.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Yeesh.
Honestly, I'm thinking like decent, because the move speed bonus is at least something. It's like it's just a flare. It's a flare gun that gives you a move speed bonus, and
that's it.
After burn duration, I guess that's something.
If you want it.
It's decent, but not really that good. All right, well, ending off with a fizzle. But I don't have to resize the meta tier, so let's go.
There we go.
All right, well there you have it. This one has primaries, secondaries, and melees. So I don't know what happened with the last one. I think the generator broke, because there is a setting where you can only set it to generate primaries, but I know I didn't have that on. So
I didn't realize it was set to that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't when I was generating it last time, because I made sure to make all the settings were zeroed
Well, I guess
out.
I just didn't realize we're getting nothing but primaries.
Yeah, I didn't notice either until I got comments about it. I'm like, wow, I guess that is the case. But this is a lot more balanced of a tier list. It's not just like the good tier is really dense.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like the new stats that were added to it overall. I think there were some interesting ones in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm losing my mind. I gotta go to bed. Fish?
Yeah, it's like, what, almost 6 a.m. for you? Jesus Christ, dude.
It's pretty late. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for
Cool.
watching. Yeah, if you like weapon generators, which people clearly do, we'll do another one of these, maybe on a different generator instead.
Maybe not in the middle of the night, too.
But I love people doing things in the middle of the night so they're completely washed and tired. That's the best. Evidently, I'm tired. And I'm getting a Discord message. YouTube chat isn't working. YouTube chat isn't working.
Screaming noises. Is this working?
Okay, well now it's working. Hi. Yeah, my chat program is apparently lazy and only works when I'm looking at it. But hi. No. Had spares. Beep, beep, beep. Ah! I was not prepared for that. Oh, more messages. I can't import the Minecraft mod file. It keeps. Oh yeah, so that's not a mod pack. That is a mods folder. So you have to extract that into an existing mod thing. I'll get you a share code here. We'll do it that way. Share profile. Log in to continue. Log in with Google. T-minus boom. Continue. Confirm and sign in. Yeah, okay, cool. Generate code. Petting the Ender Dragon very carefully. Typing a cape on a chicken. I already know David can fly, so I don't need to see if he can fly. Teaching redstone logic to traveling. Trader, that is not what they're called. They're wandering traders. And copy code. Alright. Bam. What is this sleep you speak of? Honestly, I have to wonder why he's surprised. I mean, he's the one who called me a monster for my intentions to build. Ah. Really butchered that one, And another message. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to stop streaming so I can actually troubleshoot the pack with my wonderful wife. So that will need to be done offline. Guess I'll leave that here. You guys got to see 2 hours of me painstakingly building this fucking pyramid. As you can see in the top right, I got a ways to go. Have a